What's up, guys?
Welcome back to my channel. Right now I have Eric here.
I'm so tired. It has nothing to do with that because I haven't smoked today. But anyways, we're gonna talk about Aries' birth. So basically, around his day of when he was supposed to be born, we went there.
No, I was having contractions on the bed.
I know.
We gotta explain all that part first.
All right, you explain that part first.
Alright, now I'm starting to remember as he's trying to explain. He fell asleep on the couch. Because he stayed
I
up
stayed up all night,
as usual.
and I was just falling asleep finally, and I fell
Around,
asleep on the
like-
couch. I had 20 minutes of sleep, and then she's having bad contractions.
No, it was around like 11 or 12 in the afternoon.
I know, but I stayed up.
Yeah, and then I went pee and I lost my mucus plug.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the hell is this?
And then you had bad contractions.
And then my contractions started and I didn't know what was going on.
Oh, I had that in front of the video.
Yeah. I didn't know what was going on. So then he wasn't really helping because he was tired as hell and just sitting on the couch while I was in pain, walking back and forth because I didn't know what to do. So then I had to tell his mom to come down. We were timing the contractions. And then she called the hospital. And then she was like, we have to go there now.
Yeah. I was so tired. I just wanted to sleep, and
Eric didn't sleep at all that day.
I legit was probably maybe 5-10 minutes.
And I remember we were timing my contractions for like an hour the most, I think.
Yeah. I think I was addicted to playing Grand Theft Auto.
At the time.
So I legit was playing GTA. As I was just going to sleep, all the stuff started happening. So I was like,
yeah, how come it's
there.
so weird whenever I go to the bathroom, I lost my mucus plug that time, but then when Ezreal, I lost a little bit of my water breaking.
I don't know. 2 different births.
My
and plus, when your second birth, it's supposed to be easier.
But I had to get blood transfusions with Aries and Ezreal.
Alright, so anyways, let's fast forward a little bit. We ended up going to the hospital, and then they do evaluations and stuff. And before this, after Ezra was born, she got tested to see if she can actually have vaginal birth, and they said that she could. So we tried again with the vaginal birth, and that did not work. It was a bunch of bullshit lies, because her shit's so narrow that it's impossible for her to have any babies vaginally. So we knew with the next kid, which is Alice, we'll talk about that in the next story. She actually had to be a scheduled C-section. And then once we found out that Aries needed to be a C-section...
But I was in the room for a while. Didn't Corey come with us and help with the kids?
Corey watched
Ezreal.
And then your mom, your Auntie Mary, and April, I believe it was, didn't even come until later. They were like...
And my Auntie Mary.
Yeah, you were like at 8 when they finally came, when you were starting to just push and stuff.
And during the process of all that, I ended up being naked and being on the bed in pain. And then on the end of the bed, naked in pain, bending down, running over, naked in pain.
Yeah, she was tried the ball and everything, and she didn't like it.
I can't do that. When I'm in pain, I'm in pain. I can't handle that shit.
Yeah, she just wanted the baby out. And then they kept doing tests, and then I guess it...
His heart rate was going
I think his umbilical cord wrapped around, I think it's his feet or his hands. I don't remember what it was. And they're like, okay, yes, that actually did happen.
I thought it was because of his heart rate.
Yeah, and his heart rate was stopping because the umbilical cord is how he eats and stuff.
See, it's hard to always remember with mom drugs they put you on.
Yeah. So basically, when he came out, his body color was a little different than Ezreal's. It was actually more blue for him. But he ended up being okay. I heard him crying and everything. It was beautiful.
I remember that during the C-section.
Yeah. I think the two scariest births of all was Ezreal, because they told us it was going to be a blue baby. and then Alice, which will tell you that story.
I don't remember Aries being blue.
His hands and his feet were.
Really?
And his skin tone was a
Well,
little
I
dark.
only always get to see the kids for a few minutes when I'm laying down in the seat.
I was mad because I got to cut Ezreal's and Alice's umbilical cord, but I never got to cut Aries because they wouldn't let me. Because of his coloration and his skin, they didn't want me to be right there until they were done evaluating him.
I remember all my kids cried though. Aries was 7 pounds.
Alice actually cried the loudest. Alice cried the loudest out of all of them.
Yeah, Ezra cried the less.
The least amount, yeah. But I remember every single time that happened.
Me too.
And I cried every single time.
I think I had tears, but I didn't cry.
But once Ezra was, a little bit bigger, he's become a little loud. Anyways, back on to Aries. Once Aries was born, we didn't even know what we were going to do for his middle name.
I remember when I was in so much pain, my sister was like, what the heck? Just watching me.
Yeah, no. We didn't even come up with the middle name until 10 minutes before the C-section. And I came up with it by using the doctor's last name.
That was kind of like an emergency / plan. That was emergency C-section.
It was an emergency C-section because we didn't plan it.
No,
because they told us that she can do vaginal birth, and then we found out that she actually can't again.
I wanted to do water birth, but they won't let me since I had C-sections. I can't do water birth.
Yep.
Which they had a nice hot tub, which I wanted to run.
Yeah, a nice big tub. So it was just annoying because one place said that she can't, and then one place that she said that she did, that she can, and then another place that she can't.
And they kept me in pain forever.
At least with Alice, it was quick, like that. Everything was over.
This is about Aries.
I know. We're gonna talk about Alice in the next story, but basically Aries' story is done. After that, they did some testing.
His mom was trying to help me calm down and stuff.
And we found out that Aries was very healthy. He doesn't have DiGeorge syndrome. He's just a loud screaming, happy baby.
I did have to get blood transfusions with Aries, though. I didn't react to him that time.
Yeah, when she had Ezreal, she had 2 blood transfusions. The first one she reacted to, the second one she didn't. And then with Aries, she had a blood transfusion.
I had to.
And she was pretty good with that one.
Just those things feel forever.
So you had 2 with Aries too?
I think so.
You didn't react to the first one? Not even a fever?
No, it's just hard for them to put the IV in me.
Oh, so that crumbled and they have to do no more? Oh, okay.
I remember your mom and you wanted him to get circumcised, so I remember me being in the room and then your mom made sure that I kept asking for him to be circumcised. So then when he finally got circumcised, I can hear him crying in the next room because the nursery, they do everything in the next room and the nursery's right next to it.
I thought that we should get it done now instead of waiting because he's going to feel it more when he gets older.
And I didn't like looking at stuff like that back then. I still have trouble.
But it was pretty easy to take care of. I think it was like 2 weeks of putting cream on it and making sure it was clean.
No, but nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing ever happened. No infections. So that was good.
It's just hearing them cry, and then he had to get certain shots.
Yeah, I made sure I wasn't there.
He had to get the hepatitis or B shot, right?
I think all kids have to get the shots.
Or whatever, before they go home.
Yeah.
I was in the hospital with Aries and Alice for like 1 week straight. Aries was actually like a whole week because his mom was going to Massachusetts, so I had to wait for her to come back.
I didn't have a car at the time because
he wouldn't have picked me up anyway.
No, I actually would have picked her up.
Nah, not at the time, dog. Don't lie.
I would have.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I wanted my baby home.
Mm.
Wanted this baby home, and I wanted my other baby home, so I would have done it. I don't care. It's just that I didn't want to drive there with no car because I don't have no car. Because I sold my car to another family member.
I was trying to get transportation that I used to get us home, but then he was yelling at the nurses and stuff, and he didn't want me to do that.
I didn't yell at the nurse. I just told the nurses, "You're not gonna let my new baby boy son into some stranger's Uber car."
I would have been in it.
I know. I don't care. I want no stranger that might be sick with my freaking newborn kid.
And transportation that they have for medical
I don't care.
rides for medical appointments.
And some of those medical ride people smoke cigarettes and their cars smell like shit.
But yeah, that's what I remember from starting with him going to sleep on the couch.
Yeah, not even like 10 minutes
And
to
then
sleep.
him not helping me while I'm in pain, trying to tell him what was up. But he was like knocked out.
I didn't understand what the hell was going on. I was like, what? I don't know.
And then when his mom was helping me, she helped me a lot through during the having the kids because I was in pain. She trying to help me through it.
Yeah,
He didn't really help me.
I was so tired. I was trying to wake myself up, so I got coffee, and I don't even like coffee, and then I also got ice cream. So while she's screaming in pain, I'm eating my ice cream.
I remember that my mouth was so dry, and your mom and stuff got me ice.
I got you the ice.
And she gave me chapstick.
And then she was giving you the ice. She was feeding it to you with a spoon.
Yeah, that's when we first got there, basically. It took a while just to get to 6 centimeters.
With Ezra, it was like that. With Aries, it was slow. But at least with Alice, it was just
And then after the 6 centimeters, it's like you start feeling more and more and more pain. And it's like more than number 10. If you had to rate it.
Well, yeah, Aries, they needed to use the suction cup thing to take him out because he got stuck. So the cord being wrapped.
And when...
You remember that?
No.
The suction cup thing? They said that we had to use this thing. We had to sign documents, because they had to use it. They basically used a suction cup on his head and pulled him out because he got stuck and wrapped up in the cord.
I didn't get to see that, obviously.
I didn't see it either. They just told us about it. And they have to sign papers because it can break their skull and cause brain damage and stuff too. But at least none of that happened.
No. It just sucks when you have a C-section in a way because they just let you see your kid for like a second and then...
You gotta get fixed up.
Yeah.
Gotta get sewed back up.
And then they gotta deal with the baby, cleaning the baby and making sure the O2, his O2 and all that is okay with.
It was so funny when after they were done doing everything and they put the gookie stuff on the ice, he ate a whole bottle within a few seconds. Like, he still does that now. He sucks things down really quick. He actually ate so fast.
I remember him getting that stuff in his eyes.
Alice did too, and so did Ezra.
Yeah, but I don't remember.
Aries, Alice, and Ezra all three got that. I think all kids do that, so it helps bacteria.
Well, with Aries, it stayed a little bit in longer.
Yeah.
I think that's how I remember. It makes them look like a whole bunch of watery eyes.
I want to have another kid sometimes, but it's too much right now.
Yeah, my next one.
Yeah.
No.
I just like having to see the little baby.
I just wish I documented everything.
But now we have our little baby girl, so now we're really happy because we finally wanted.
Watch, if I had another kid, I would have a boy.
Probably, but we're not gonna do that for a while.
We're not do that till next year.
No, hell no, we're waiting longer than that.
Okay. Why?
Because I want to have everything together and moved out of here. Maybe when we move to Tennessee.
My mom was there for
Ezreal.
After Ezra was born.
No, she came to the hospital with us.
Oh, she did?
Yes.
Then who did
she slept in the van with my mom and Corey.
Who did she miss then? And she didn't come, she came to 911.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unless I think she might have went home. because Ezra was taking so long. I think she went home. I don't remember. I know she was there though, because I know she slept in my mom's van.
She did. She was there, but I don't think she was there for the birth.
I don't think she was there for the birth. She came
she wasn't
after.
there for the birth.
I think Marsha dropped her off or something.
She was there for Alice's and Aries' birth.
Yeah. Well, that's because it was closer. Because we did them in Brattleboro, Vermont, and then Ezra was born in Boston, Vermont. I mean,
It's so
Boston,
weird,
Massachusetts.
So weird
That's how
what I
tired
do
I am.
remember and not remember about like certain
Sometimes I
births.
confuse the births too, because they were so close together.
Why?
I don't know.
Do we have anything to add about Aries' birth?
Oh, I'm
Are we
tired.
missing anything?
Nope, night.
Trying to think if we're missing anything.
Nope.
Okay, so I can't remember anything else, but if we ever think of anything, we can always add it in or make another.
Yeah,
video.
or bring it up when we tell Alice's story. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Peace out. Dumbass.